Hey guys, what's up? So, I felt like a slacker because I didn't see you guys at Thanksgiving and I haven't posted anything new in a while. And you have to forgive me that I've got bronchitis and I've been feeling like crap for a week. And to be honest, I'm doing this because I felt like I needed to do something creative because I'm feeling all cooped up and blah. So, that's why you're here. So what we're going to do tonight is some braised beef short ribs. So to start out, I've got a few beef short ribs, and before I throw them in, I dusted them with some of this stuff. It's kind of cool. It's an Australian sea salt. It's called Murray River Sea Salt. And it's from the Spice and Tea Exchange in St. Augustine. I might throw the link for their site in the comments because I gotta tell you, that is our favorite place to go for spices. We use a lot of their stuff. Anytime I want something specific, we go there because they have such a phenomenal selection. Sorry, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try not to burn myself. I've got my Dutch oven running. I wanted to use it so I got enough room. Usually when I do the short ribs, I throw them on the smoker. But because of the cold and it being cold outside, I didn't want to be outside waiting for it to get done. So I've had this pan off and on for a bit. And I don't know if you can tell, it's just like always, right? It's just right at the smoking point. So now that it's smoking nicely, I've got some oil. I'm just gonna pour a little bit in there, just enough to cover the bottom. And the idea is we're gonna take these guys and you wanna really just brown the crap out of them. And that's the noise you're looking for. If you don't hear that, you gotta wait. Usually give it a couple of seconds between each one. Make sure the pan doesn't get cold, the oil doesn't get cold. Alright, so let me set this out of the way. So we've got 7 short ribs in here. We're going to let them boogie. So you really want to scorch the outsides of these, pretty much on all sides. 2 to 3 minutes, usually about what it takes to really get them good and seared. And you're really doing this because even though I'm going to cook them like 3 hours in the liquid, this is where you get your color and your flavor. If you don't do this, you end up with boiled, bland-looking meat. And I am all about the pretty good-looking cuts of beef. I don't want that ugly, bland, boiled look. So we're going to let these go a few minutes. Going to do some flipping. So let's talk about Thanksgiving. Oh, you guys should have seen the turkey. We had a few people here and everybody swore it was the best turkey they ever had. And bottom line was, I injected that puppy. Every inch was injected with butter, garlic, Cajun spices. Every piece you cut off was just dripping. It was so phenomenal. Like I said, just so you guys can see, I'll do another one, just so you can watch. We did a turkey, a spiral spliced ham, and a pork butt all on the smoker. Pretty phenomenal. So it's been about, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And we'll check to see. Got a little bit of browning going on, so I'm going to flip them a quarter of the way. And you know, I don't use this Dutch oven near enough. And yeah, you don't make Beavis and Butthead Dutch ovens, whatever. So, I need to use it more. Donovan and I used it a few times to do fried chicken. It's pretty phenomenal. Alright, gotta flip the quarter of the way. So once they get good and browned on all sides, I'm going to pull them back out of the pan. And then add a little liquid to deglaze it. Start throwing some spices and some other stuff in. So I'll show you what we're going to do with that. So what else has been going on? Whiny dogs. They're mad at us because we closed the gate so that we can keep them out of the kitchen while we're doing our thing. And thanks to Rebecca, she knew I wasn't feeling well, and I was going to try to do something because, like I said, I needed to do some creative stuff. So she came over, just holding the camera for me. The other thing I should probably do, those of you that know us personally know she's selling paparazzi. I'll put the link to her Facebook page in the comments. I know I don't have a crap load of followers, but I'll put y'all out there. It's pretty fun. Maybe at some point I'll let her cross-promote and tell all her paparazzi people to follow my cooking stuff and share her paparazzi page. If you guys don't know paparazzi, it's $5 jewelry. Is it no nickel, no lead? $1 kid stuff. She's got some pretty cool stuff she's doing right now with like Christmas ornaments, where you can buy these Christmas ornaments that are like full of random pretty whatever stuff with lots of jewelry. And anyway, I'll let her worry about putting stuff in the comments for that. Alright, so just a couple more minutes and I'll pull these out and we'll start some other stuff. So the idea with braising, right, is you're going to cook the stuff in liquid so it's nice and tender. But again, you want to sear it first so you get that color and you get that nice beefy flavor without. You don't get that without searing it. And that applies whether you're doing a roast in the crock pot or whatever. You've got to take just a couple of minutes to sear that stuff. Alright, so let me show you what we're going to do here. I'm going to pull these puppies back out. I think we've got enough color, we're good. So what we've got left in the pan now is the oil we started with. And a nice little pinch of salt. So what I'm going to do now is got some orange juice. I'm going to pour about half my orange juice in. Just to start deglazing any of that stuff that's stuck on the bottom. From searing that meat. I'm going to let that go for just a second to cut down. Sorry. The reason that's important is because with any pan, especially a cast iron pan, you want to grab that stuff that's stuck on the bottom because that's where so much of your flavor comes from. So the next thing I'm going to do is I've got 2 tomatoes, pretty much just quartered them. Once this is cut down and reduced a bit. Doggies are. Uh-oh. Really? It's just steam. Alright, stay here. Let me go shut that up. No, I got it. I got it. Really? I'm not even doing anything fun. I understand it getting pissed when I'm like blackening steaks and... Wow. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil back in here. Give that just a second to heat back up. So the idea is, and hey, oh. No, I'll get it. Really? I don't understand why it's doing this. All I'm doing is boiling orange juice. So here, and again, the idea is I'm going to drop these tomatoes in here. So you can use tomato paste. And the idea with tomato paste is you just cook it for like 2 or 3 minutes to brown it, to cut down some of the acidity. But I'm going to let these tomatoes go for just a minute. What I'm looking for is to get these tomatoes to start browning and start kind of just falling apart. Because the end goal, right, is I don't want tomatoes in with my sauce. I want the tomato paste. So I'm gonna just sit here and squish these down and let them do their thing, and just for a couple of minutes here. Yeah, my cameraman's totally standing here like browsing jewelry and sharing stuff. She's a multitasking fool. I gotta give you a hard time. You can say hi.
It's okay when I ask you for money in a minute.
Hey. So I mentioned the spice and tea exchange earlier. Seriously, if you guys are in the Jacksonville area,
they deliver.
You need to go down and check them out. So Rebecca just said they do deliver, but they have. If I had time, I'd get them down and show you. We have some of the coolest sugars. We have got espresso sugar.
Caramel.
The salted caramel sugar. There's a couple of spicy ones. What's the one that's like red chili? I don't know.
I'm sure they have new ones by now.
And they mix so much amazing stuff. And like I said, I'll post the link in the comments because you can't go wrong with
they
their
have
stuff.
Specials. You buy so many.
Oh,
you get
yeah, and
money off.
they've got a loyalty card. You buy so many, you get another, and
they do it on their deliveries also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these have started getting a little bit softer. They're not quite as brown as I'd like, but I got other stuff to do. So the next thing I'm gonna do, what I have in here is about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Just for the aroma, I've got 1 star anise and about 5 cloves, 3 bay leaves, and rosemary, about a teaspoon and a half of that, and a teaspoon and a half of thyme, and a handful of black peppercorns. So I don't know if we've talked about this much. I love cooking with the whole black peppercorns because by the time you cook them and you get all that flavor out, the peppercorns themselves get soft enough that it's okay to have that whole black peppercorn in there. So I'm gonna dump this in here. I don't know. That smell just went off the roof. As soon as those spices hit, it went nuts. Alright, so we're going to give this just a minute. Let all this melt together just a bit. Let it all heat back up a bit. At some point, I'm going to take a minute and let it reduce by about a half, but not yet. Chop up a few more of these tomatoes. So, with what I've got in here so far, the idea is I don't want chunks. I want a paste, right? And it takes a minute for the tomatoes to get there. So for those of you that do roux and gravies and this is the starter of my base for my my glaze that's going to go on the ribs at the end. Alright, this is looking pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is dump in what we did here was diced up a bunch of green peppers. I kind of feel bad because I need some celery. But we didn't have any, so get over it. So this has cooled off a little bit too much, so we're gonna let this heat back up. I don't know, this might be a good spot to take a break because it's going to take this a minute to heat back up. So the idea is I want to cook those green pepper dices until they are like halfway disappeared, because I'm not looking for the green pepper pieces, I'm looking for the green pepper flavor. I don't know, so we'll take a break right here. And when I get ready to put the ribs back in, we'll come back, we'll talk for a minute before I throw them in the oven. Anyway, talk to you in a bit. Hey, just quick little update. So this is moving along nicely. Like I said, we wanted to get this to reduce down. You can see the tomatoes and the green peppers have pretty much disappeared. Like I said earlier, I'm not looking for green peppers. I'm not looking for tomatoes. I'm looking for the flavor. So what I'm doing now is just waiting for this to continue to reduce and brown. And oh my god, the aromatics and the, oh, it's ridiculous. So once I can scoot it across, it doesn't run, yeah. So I'm gonna give it just a couple more minutes because I want it to brown just a little bit more, because we got a lot of flavor coming to reduce it. And I want to escalate all these dark flavors. Anyway, just thought I'd show you what I was doing for now, and we'll talk again in just a minute. Alright, so that's as brown as I can let it get without being afraid we're going to have something stupid happen. So, what we're going to do now is two things, maybe three, right? So this is all our stuff we did earlier, and you can see that the tomatoes and the green peppers have all cooked away, right? There's no hint of those left. what we've got now is just a random, conglomerate of spicy, beautiful. Anyway, and sorry, I lost my cameraman. I don't know where she went. So I've taken that beautiful just base of all the spices and flavors and laid some potatoes on top of those, and gonna put these nice dark braised short ribs, and I always put them meat side down. Gonna lay those on top of these. Now, so just because I had it left from earlier with some orange juice. Let me tell you, orange juice is always awesome because the sweetness and the acidity, and this Columbia Cabernet. So here's the thing: when you're cooking with a wine, you want it to be decent, but it doesn't have to be like the stuff you'd serve your guests, because you just cook with it. All right, so hold on. That's not quite enough liquid, so just top it off. I'm gonna grab a Yingling. So the idea is I want the liquid to be at least halfway up over the meat. So I think this is good, right? So we've got the liquid at least over halfway up over the meat. Sorry. So here's what I love about this Dutch oven. We're gonna throw this lid on here. And since I can't do this by myself with one hand, I'm gonna throw this in the oven. You can see it's set for 375. And I'm probably gonna let it sit for about 3 hours. So what I'm gonna do in the next like 3 hours is every half hour, I'm just gonna double check, make sure there's still plenty of liquid for the meat and it looks pretty. And we will talk again when I think it's ready to pull out. That's what she said. So it's been, I don't know, many hours. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. Sit. So we've done the pan off, or the lid off. Whew. So uncovered a couple hours, took the cover off. Let me see what you got. Oh, I see taters and I see bones. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Just put that one right there. All right, so Let's just put just right here and that one there. Yeah. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah. Let me just put you right here. So, let me just, yeah. Nothing better than just fucking Bone saying just, get out. Hold on. You saw that, right? Oh. Bone just said plunk, right? Let me just cut. Oh. Oh yeah. Let's see what we got going. So taters, yeah, they fall right apart. Hold on. Let's just do the tater. Oh, let's do the red thing. Just 1, 2. Oh, this one just fell off. I didn't put over here. That's all him. Oh yeah, we're just gonna set him right here. Ooh, all right. So, oh, I'm gonna lay that right there. Flip out this guy. There's nothing but bone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. So here's one of my biggest things, right? Oh. Sorry. Oh. Anyway. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do one more. Just for shits and giggles. Hey. Oh. Gotta love that. Yes. So I'm gonna do a little bit more work with the yeah. So gonna do a little bit of work making the taters perfect. So after I stir this up a bit and make those pretty, and I'll make you, after, y'all just perfect. Gotta love that. Oh, it's hot, but oh yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Peace out.